Hi everyone. I wanted to show you a couple things about the interactive PowerPoint assignment and show you a little bit about how to do that. So probably you've done many PowerPoint presentations in the past, and in that sort of context what's happening is that we're using PowerPoint to complement a talk, and in that way it functions in a linear way to accompany something that's happening over time. For this assignment, I'd like you to use PowerPoint in a different way, and that's in a non-linear way and in a way that is interactive and can support multimedia. Okay? If you want to do this assignment using a different tool, that's totally fine. If you want to build a website, that's fine. But I thought PowerPoint would be a good one because it's a very ubiquitous tool, and I'm sure you have some experience with it. Okay, so what I've done here is I've just drawn some rectangles, and you can draw rectangles very easily with this tool from the Home tab. Here is a rectangle, and there you've got one. Okay, if you click on the text box image or the icon right here and then click on that object, you can then turn it into something that will support text, and it could say something like text box. Okay, now what's interesting though is that what I want to do with all of these objects here on the left is I want to link them to other slides in this presentation, so that when a user is using this tool, they'll be able to click on any of those and go to that particular page or slide. So to do that, what you do is you click on the object so that it's selected, and it has these little circles and squares around it, and then right-click. When you right-click, then you can add a hyperlink. Okay, this one already has a hyperlink, so I'm going to right click here and then select hyperlink. Hyperlink is going to let me link it somewhere, and then it says where do you want to link it to, and it gives me a choice of different slides that exist inside this document. You can also do things like putting email links or link to things external to this document, but we're going to do it inside this document. Okay? And I then select the slide that I want it to go to, and that was the red rectangle, so I want to select this one. Then I say OK, and then it's linked. And then I need to do that for all of the rest, and I've done it already. And once I'm done with it, I can copy them onto all of the other slides in the presentation, and the object will remember that it's linked someplace. So then when I go into presentation mode, I'm going to click on this button that says from the beginning, or you could press F5. Now when I click on any of these, when I click on red, I go to red. When I click on yellow, I go to yellow. When I click on blue, I go to blue, and green, and purple. And it doesn't matter when or where, but I go somewhere else. On this one, I add another one. So you could type in there, and that one will go to blue also. Okay? So in this way, I've created a way to navigate throughout this presentation. Now, there is an important thing to notice here, and that's when I click other places, see, it's not going anywhere. If I click on the arrow keys or the space bar, it's not going anywhere. And that's important, and there's little settings, there's a couple little settings that you have to do first in order to make sure that that works. And the first one is in Transitions, in the Transitions tab. And then over here on the right, in the upper right-hand corner, make sure that this box is not checked. On mouse click, it's not checked. And the other place to double check that is on Slideshow. So right here with slideshow, and then click on setup show, and make sure that you've selected browsed at a kiosk. Browsed at a kiosk right here. And that will prevent anyone from moving out of the navigation that you've just designed. So play around with that a little bit. And I just used rectangles here, but you can do it with any object. You can insert images and all kinds of other things and make those link to other places inside a PowerPoint. So thanks so much. I'm going to show you another one in which I get into a little bit more detail.